Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. The San Francisco Giants get a huge 5-0 shutout victory against the division rival Arizona Diamondbacks. What a fantastic pitching performance from Logan Webb. He was absolutely on top of his game. 7 shutout innings. It was the first start this year in which he has allowed 0 runs. And he allowed just 2 hits in the ball game, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. And when Logan Webb, when he is dealing out there, he is locating his fastball. He is mixing his devastating changeup and filthy slider. And you just love to see him work out there and his mindset. Back-to-back starts now. He has gone 7 innings. And the Giants offense, they erupt. They needed that bottom of the 8th inning. That was one of the most fun innings we have had all year, and probably one of the most fun games we have had this season. When you look at how complete of a performance the Giants put together in this game, from pitching to defense to timely hitting, and this is what this Giants team is capable of. And now the key is, can they stay consistent? Can they keep this going? I definitely believe they can do that. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. What's going on, AM Echo Sky? I am doing fantastic. It has been a great day. Had a great day at work, and to come back home from work and to watch a ball game like what we got to see tonight, that was so much fun out there. And what a game. What a game. And this is huge. This Diamondbacks team, they are a very good team. The defending National League champions. They went all the way to the World Series. So you knew coming into this series that you were going to have your hands full. So to make a statement victory like this in the opening game of this series, it was huge. And this Giants team is starting to come together. The momentum you're starting to see in the last week. They've been turning the tide. You had the series in Miami. They win their first series on the road. And now they have won back-to-back games for the first time since the opening series in San Diego. So, wow. You're feeling great right now. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. What's going on? Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. How's it going? Giants with a huge 5-0 shutout victory. And what a game out there. The Giants bullpen did a nice job. Tyler Rogers, shutout inning. And Ryan Walker with 3 strikeouts to pitch the 9th inning. Walker has been tremendous this season. And you have seen the Giants bullpen turn it around, build some momentum, because they didn't get off to the best of starts. So to see the bullpen put it together here recently, this is huge. What's going on, Robert Rothberg? How's it going? Webb pitched a gem. Flores is such a clutch hitter. Absolutely. Let's get into it. Logan Webb, he was tremendous out there. He also becomes the first pitcher this season, I believe in baseball, to reach the 30 inning plateau. And he, as you know, he went 200 innings last season. And for Logan Webb, he definitely, I would imagine, takes pride in being able to pitch deep into ball games and to be able to give his bullpen some rest and to eat up some innings. So to see Webb consistently have the ability to not only pitch deep into the game, but you have seen him pitch into the 7th inning many times, and the consistency is impressive. The hard work ethic from Logan Webb, his mindset of just wanting to get better and better, and you are seeing that out there. And I mean, I would not be surprised if we see Logan Webb win the Cy Young Award this season. He was runner-up to current Giants pitcher Blake Snell, who won the Cy Young with the Padres last year. And so when you think about the 1-2 punch the Giants have at the top of their starting rotation, when you got Logan Webb and Blake Snell, I mean, it is arguably the best 1-2 punch in baseball. And I mean, the strength of this starting rotation is big. It is big because you look at last year, the struggles that we had in the starting rotation. Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? SF Giants 27. Good to see you in the house. Yaz's bat finally came alive. Webby is great. So many great things to get into from this game. And I mean, Flores was tremendous out there. The best clutch hitter in all of baseball when it comes to late innings and big game moments. I mean, Flores, he is able to slow down his heartbeat, stay in the moment, and not let the moment become too big. And his hit was huge because at that moment in the game, the Giants had set the table, bases loaded, and then fielder's choice with the force out at home. You had one out in bases loaded, and so to be in that situation, to break open the game, I mean, the 2 runs that Flores knocked in extended the Giants' lead to 3-0, and then Yaz coming through in such a big way, and that was a hit that he badly needed, as he has really gotten off to a slow start. So to see him come through in such a big way, it's huge because that's a hit that could really propel him moving forward. A 2-run single from Mike Yastrzemski, and that would break open the game and give the Giants a 5-0 lead. And I mean, what a performance. Yaz with the great defense as well and the huge hits. Hopefully Yaz will keep this up. We need his bat. I'm with you, Robert. This is something that you really hope that this hit propels Yaz forward and that he is able to find his swing. I think you are starting to see better plate appearances, better at-bats. So that is good from Yaz. And also the fact that, he has not allowed his struggles at the plate to carry over on defense. That has been great to see. And I mean, Yaz with the spectacular catch. What a play that was. I mean, catching it practically off his shoestrings there. And to make that play, if you've been struggling at the plate and you're keeping your focus on defense, sometimes a great play like that can be what it takes to turn things around. And I mean, for Yaz to make that defensive play and then to come up with a huge hit. And it was one of those situations where, yeah, I mean, the Giants, they're up 3-0 there. But for Yaz, I mean, he really needed to get a hit and put a good swing on the baseball and drove in 2 runs with the RBI single. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. The Giants get the huge 5-0 shutout victory against the division rival Arizona Diamondbacks. What a statement victory. Lee is such a versatile player. Jung-Hoo Lee, absolutely. He is so much fun to watch out there. And he extended his hitting streak to 10 games now. And another multi-hit game for Jung-Hoo Lee. He's hitting 282 on the season. And you had to love the fans behind home plate. They were having a ton of fun wearing their Jung-Hoo Lee jerseys and having a great time. So that was really awesome to see. And I mean, it was electric tonight. I mean, this game, you really come away from this game with a lot of smiles because this is what, we had envisioned what this San Francisco Giants team could do this season and what they are capable of. So to put it together in all facets of the game, from pitching, defense, the bullpen, timely hitting, it just doesn't get any better than that. And now let's see if we can continue the momentum and continue the consistency. We can certainly do so. Appreciate the note coming from SF Giants 27. Yes, we need Snell to, Logan Webb, I believe, 19 straight for a career high. Webb was absolutely dealing tonight. Spectacular. Can you imagine Logan Webb, Blake Snell, Robbie Ray, and Jordan Hicks in a short series? I mean, this is where it is showing that this starting rotation is a huge strength compared to what we had last year, where last year you really only had two starters that you could rely on in Logan Webb and Alex Cobb. So I mean, to have this rotation now with Logan Webb, with Blake Snell, Jordan Hicks, and you got Kyle Harrison, the young lefty, and then Keaton Wynn, who is coming off his best start. This is where it gets so exciting to see the potential of how good this starting rotation can be. And I mean, for the Giants offense to come alive in this game, absolutely huge. Hello, what's going on? Greg Dayton, great game on both sides. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, Arizona, you give credit to them. They played us tough in this game, and it was a one-run game all the way until the bottom of the 8th. So to break open this game, I mean, it was huge for the offense because we have talked about the struggles of the offense this year. And up until that 8th inning, having only scored 1 run in the game, to come through big in that 8th inning and to add 4 runs on the board was just spectacular to see. And let's hope that this will continue the momentum for the offense What a game and what a finish to this game. Just incredible. And now the Giants with back-to-back wins. And let's keep the mojo going. Can we win the division? Yep. Yeah, that is a great question, Robert. Look, right now, if we are looking at where we are in the season, I'm gonna definitely say it is possible. And yeah, because right now, I mean, the Dodgers, they do not look the best out there. I haven't watched a lot of the games, but I don't believe their starting rotation has done as well as they would like to, and they've struggled. They have certainly struggled. They are 12-9, which is still very good. But for them and their expectations, a team that on paper, was probably, you would think, going to win 120 or 110 games. And so for them to be just 3 games over 500, it really gives a lot of possibilities to everyone in the NL West, the Giants, the Padres, the Diamondbacks. So when you know that it is going to be a very tough division, very tough NL West, and this series, a 4-game series against the Arizona Diamondbacks, to begin the series in this kind of way, to make a huge statement victory, winning 5-0. I mean, what a game. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. But yeah, you definitely have to start believing that the division is certainly possible. Because, I mean, even we know the Dodgers will most likely start to get on a run at some point. But the good news is that this Giants team is going to likely be on a run as well. And they are finding their way in the season. They have won 3 out of their last 4 games and have won back-to-back games. So they are building momentum, building consistency, and now the key will be to keep it going. So let's hope that the offense can stay consistent, continue to have great at-bats, and get the big hits, because that is what really has eluded us many times this season. We've had solid games with the bat, getting 8 or 9 hits, but sometimes we, more often than not, have lacked getting those big hits, which can break open a game, and that is what we were able to do tonight. In the bottom of the 8th inning, the Giants a 4-run 8th inning to give them the lead, extended to 5-0. If we're going to win the division, we can't get swept by the Dodgers. Absolutely, we cannot get swept. When you play the Dodgers, look, the good news, the Giants have always played well against the Dodgers historically. But that first series was very tough. We lost a couple of 1-run games. So, that series could have been, we could have been talking about it differently had that not gone, losing those 2 1-run games. But for the Giants, you take it 1 game at a time. And, I mean, you are feeling very good going into tomorrow's game. Blake Snell will be making the start. It's going to be a fun one, and he'll be taking on the left-hander Jordan Montgomery. So I'm very excited to get to see what Blake Snell will do in his 3rd start. As we know, the struggles he has had in his first 2 starts, I think, coming, still being in kind of spring training mode, being that he signed so late in spring training, I believe March 18th it was. So for Blake Snell, he is still basically coming out of spring training, and so I think you're going to see the Blake Snell that won the Cy Young last year. He's going to be sharp tomorrow, I believe. So we shall see how it plays out. Travis, would you rather have Luis Matos or Yaz playing right field? That's a great question. That is a great question. When it comes down to it, if I had to say, I would probably want Luis Matos, and I would say that because to me, Matos is a young player, and the thing with Yaz is that, look, if he can do what he did tonight and continue, then I would love to see Yaz continue to get more starts. But if you're asking, would I rather get, at the end of the day, I would like to see a young player get those at bats and see what he can do. So it's a tough question. It's hard to say who you would go with there. Yaz, the experienced veteran, the defense, that he's going to grind out at bats. And Luis Matos, he is still learning. He's still developing. So it'll be interesting to see how the young players continue to develop. We are going to be getting to our picks of the game, so we'd love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And I'm going to take Logan Webb for his fantastic pitching performance. 7 strong innings, no runs allowed, just 2 hits allowed, 1 walk in 5 strikeouts in the game. Just a sensational performance. And I do think that Logan Webb will continue to build off of these performances. Back-to-back starts, he has gone 7 innings, and so when you're seeing Logan Webb pitch the way he is pitching, you're really excited. It's awesome. He had gotten off to a slow start, so to see what he has done in his last 2 has just been fantastic. Awesome pick, Robert. Webb dominated. Absolutely, what a game. Just incredible command. He was locating his fastball. He's got the devastating changeup that hitters, they cannot make contact with that. And then the changeup, Logan Webb mixing his pitches very well, and you love the rhythm that he has out there. It's awesome. He loves to work quick, and pitchers that do that, it works out very well for your defense. Keeps them sharp, keeps them on their toes. So you always love to see a pitcher that works quick. So Logan Webb, awesome game. And the San Francisco Giants have now won back-to-back games. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up the like button, everyone. Thank you so much for your incredible support. Smashing that like button helps the YouTube algorithm, so YouTube can recommend this Giants post-game show to as many San Francisco Giants fans and baseball fans out there. Thank you, everyone, so much. Appreciate your support. And before we wrap up, definitely be sure to check out my good friend Eric's channel, The Legend at Home Baby Baseball, for incredible coverage of tonight's San Francisco Giants game. And for all things baseball and Giants, definitely be sure to check out Eric's channel at Home Baby Baseball. Thank you, everyone. What a game. The San Francisco Giants, a 5-0 shutout against the division rival Arizona Diamondbacks. the Giants will look to make it 3 in a row tomorrow night as they will send Blake Snell to the mound. And you are hoping to see Blake Snell, being that it is his third start of the season. He should be ready to go in regular season form. So I do think we will see a much better start out of Blake Snell tomorrow. So really looking forward to it. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night. Take care and let's go!